And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives. Well, now Lindsey lost the football and picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Now Gordon on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
Think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
Throwing on 2nd down. Rivers. He's got it to Williams. And some room to work. That goes for a gain of 31.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10. They hand off to their big tight end. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness. Think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon, his 2nd touchdown on the season. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
I know that play went to the left side, and that's what it was designed to do, an outside handoff there. But how about the whole offensive line being involved? Seal the left side where the play was going, what they call play side. But how about on the back side? Just taking care of business to make sure no one can get there and disrupt it.
Is the biggest key the left tackle?
Without a doubt. Control that edge. Get out there. You want that left tackle. If you bring your tight end over there.
And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And they're back within a couple at 9-7 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill. So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. First carry for Austin Eckler, who's a Colorado native. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on first down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season. Play action now. Rivers. Got his man. It's Williams. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 44-yard line. Rivers now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10.
Undercross.
On play action, Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down L.A.
And the Chargers first down.
Ready! Block the team! Check 47. Watch QB drop! Watch QB. Buffalo.
First down, Rivers. And an alley to run. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
180! Black and Lemon!
They'll give it to Gordon out of the shotgun. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Set! Round 80! We want this.
Rivers on first down. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. The intended receiver there, Allen, and now it's 2nd down. Rivers incomplete on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Rivers. And unsuccessful there trying to dump it underneath. That'll bring up 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working out of the gun, Rivers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Virgil Green in the final seconds of the first half. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2.
I got one. Hey, go orange. 47. Hey, Haywood. 47. Hey, watch the ball. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike.
Rivers again. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
A final shot before half for Locke. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I'll guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, Coach, we can get it. And that came together with us.
Well, he'll take this back off.
To go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled? And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Denzel Perryman there to bring him down.
Hey, Delta.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We got double up. Yeah, go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Locke. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
That's it, right? We got work.
At their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
12 yards there and a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Phillip Lindsay, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Melvin Ingram. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Locke now to throw. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. 0 accountability, and a sack resulted.
Ready? 80 weapons. Let's go, defense. Hey, orbit. SOS. Get it.
They do go for it. It's Locke. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. If you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Check.
From the gun, Rivers. Flush to his right. To the goal.
They're able to influence the release, and they did see incomplete pass.
Second down and goal. Rivers toward the end zone, but
Extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
gets it to Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Able to hold him to just 2 yards, and now it's 4th and goal.
Whether you're playing West Coast offense or not, one of the maxims of the West Coast offense is you're either throwing a touchdown or a check down. In other words, look for the big shot, but be smart. I think they did exactly that on that play. They didn't get the first down, but they're taking care of the ball well.
Yeah, and being rightly cautious with that lead here in the second half. So from nothing less there than chip shot distance, a tough miss from the right hash mark.
Well, this is just a wobbler. I mean, he knows he's got to get it going left, but that was right all the way.
The drive will commence with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7.
Another run by Lindsey. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jerry Tillery able to get him for a loss of about 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. On 2nd down, a run with Lindsey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I think it's pretty evident we can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. On 3rd and long, it's Locke. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. 17 yards for the Broncos there as they've got themselves a 1st down. Locke now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Locke. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Locke again here on 2nd and 10. Got the connection here to Bourne. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. From the 25 on 2nd down, Locke. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
He'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. They keep it on the ground. Again, Gordon. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be a short field for the Broncos as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready up. General West. No gain on this defense. No gain. Jackson. Hey, Zoo. Let's go.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Cortland Sutton is the man he was looking for. And it's second down. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Hey! Get it!
Block will try again on second down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Credit the sack to Joey Bosa. From midfield, here's Locke. And that is incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
I don't think you got it, son.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. And this is incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on fourth. And this defense will take over right at midfield. So Rivers will lead the Chargers up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Now they run from the gun with Gordon. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all three still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Taylor going to run the option right. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. On is the Chargers punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to get a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
From the gun on third down. Lock. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on fourth down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
Here I come. Yes, yes.
Lock to throw for it on fourth. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The first throw here for the backup Taylor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Rivers here to throw. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down. Now Charger kicker Mike Badgley on 4th down, coming out to try the field goal. And this has no chance. It's no good, well wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So you wonder what's going on in that head right about now. That's 2 missed field goals for him now, and this one should have been no problem.
For an NFL kicker, you're thinking 97, 98% from this distance, and this one somehow fails to go through. And that's 3 points you just absolutely have to count on getting.
A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lock. Open man is born. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. They look to throw. It's Lock. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Lock to throw on 3rd and 1. Hit from behind, and he's going to be driven down. Well-timed effort there by Derwin James, a sack from his safety position. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it was their defense that really made the statement.